That time is 5 o'clock on this Saturday evening, February 9th, 2019. It is time now for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Saturday evening, February 9th, 2019. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins, 5 o'clock, and we have a temperature of 35 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel 5 o'clock on this Saturday is Elizabeth Warren is officially announced she is running for president. Her supporters are joining the fight of our lives. Washington Post said Virginia Governor Northam says he wants to hear the pain that racial equality won't resign. Trump rips vicious Democrats after a fiery hearing with an AG. California police discover secret underground shooting range, weapons thousands of runs of MOS gang. Snowstorm whops Pacific Northwest, people rescued in Sierra Nevada. Disgraced ex-lawyer's murderous murder finishes on eve of servant sentenced to the police say man underway. Kid shot, as young as 12 shot dead singer when he refused to hand over his car keys as fans pay tribute. Trump's health very good, rated after a 4-hour checkup. U.S.-backed Syrian forced to start final battle against Islamic State enclave. Prince Philip, 97, given up driving license. Dozens sentenced over the deadly 2015 Tunisia attacks. Ships Christians of North Korea try to flatter Trump. East President's man searched for a mystery angel who saved his life. What Democrat tax plan could mean for growth and inequality. Your stocks went nowhere as January rally hit wall worry. Epic storms rage across. Neptune and Uranus and new Hubble images. World-renowned oceanographer Walter dies at 101. Andromeda Galaxy will deliver guns to build our Milky Way. Parents protest for kids' right to get sick from preventable illness. French authorities call for a ban of allergen textured breast implants. Aberdeen residents hope to arrive. Ames Now State Park. At least 77 people died after drinking illegally brewed liquor that contained methanol in several villages in northern India, officials said. King blocks died Princess Minister bid pressure amounts to dissolve party. At 97, Prince Philip given up driving license. Auto workers walk off the job to save GM's Oshawa, Canada plant. Hacienda Healthcare declares a long-term care facility care for a female patient who recently gave birth to a child with a stay-open after sustained intervention. Quote, unveils its first new flavor in over a decade. Physician declares Trump in very good health after annual physical. President Trump declined to meet senators' deadline for him to identify who was beyond Jamal Khashoggi's deficit, cited to distribute U.S. sanctions. A second woman is accused, Virginia Lieutenant Governor Joseph Fairfax, of sexual assault, prompting the latest calls for resignation of Virginia state official. City officials in Arizona are demanding the federal government remove new razor wire along the U.S.-Mexico border. In New Durham, New Hampshire, 3-alarm fire at 75 Old Bay Road, alarm upgrade. Companies have unknown traffic structure fully involved going right to the third alarm of a fire, multiple mutually coordinated. Middlesex, Vermont, 3-alarm 393 Brook Road, companies off on the scene, fire front. A residential type structure trusted a third alarm of fire. Tanker task force also requested a scene. Peter Chodusov is 504. Time now for sports support. The Boston Bruins defeat the Los Angeles Kings in overtime. 5-4. Through one period, it's Arizona Coyotes 1, Dallas Stars 0. Buffalo Sabres 3 and the Detroit Red Wings 1. Minnesota Wild 4 and the Jersey Devils 2. New York Islanders 4. Colorado Avalanche 3 found in overtime. Philadelphia Flyers 6 and Ducks 2. St. Louis Cardinals, St. Louis Blues 3, Nashville Predators 2, and the Ottawa Senators 5, Winnipeg Jets 2. Tonight, Tonight, the Boston Celtics be at the Garden tonight, taking on LA Clippers. Game time, 8 o'clock. Middleweight champion Robert Whittaker ruled out the title defense fight. Evening noon, Bill Belichick had a simple message for the Patriots defense after taking Super Bowl lead. And Duke does a lead top 16 seeds in the 2019 NCAA tournament bracket preview. Peter Chaldusov is 5:06 on this Saturday evening. Coming out for Peter Chill, traffic trends to check. Baby on the MBTA Greenwich Straight, 1083 for the 5 p.m. About is operated 5 minutes basket between Wayman London and East Braintree and Substation. It kicks the trade for trade 1037 for 10 p.m. Outbound is operated 10 minutes basket between Substation kicks to the trade traffic and the ferries. They are looking good. Ninety-five, northbound side, slope between Providence, Pawtucket. 95, southbound side, between Pawtucket and Providence. 146 at the northbound side, so it says North Springfield, Rhode Island. 128 at the north southbound side, so between 29 and 24 in Canton. 3 at the northbound side, so at the Braintree Split, 7 Expressway, 4 Feds, Batteries, and Dutchess, down in Boston. 93 the southbound side, so 4 Lake Ridge, downtown Boston. Route 1 and southbound side, so the Charlestown stretch. 138 southbound side, so Route 1 and 59. Route 3 in Burlington. Set or West Massachusetts highways out. Looking good. 95, southbound side, so Milford, Connecticut, River Parkway, westbound side, so at the Milford stretch. River Parkway, westbound side, so the Norwalk stretch, and 95 at the southbound side, so at Zephyr, Connecticut. Interstate 91 on the southbound side, slow on the U.S. Canadian border in Vermont. Peter Chaldusov, 5:07 and 794. Weather report. Looking at the radar. Loop it's clear as a whistle. And winter weather is forecast big to affect the travel, particularly during the Tuesday afternoon and evening, as well as Wednesday morning for you. Advisory level snows that are wintry mix of sleet and freeze rain and anticipated for most of the southern New England. There is a risk of warning level snows. All right, forecast goes like this. Tonight, close to about 12 above. West about 5 to 9 miles, gust 24 miles an hour for Sunday. Increase skies high about 35 degrees. West about 5 to 9 miles an hour. Sunday night, chance of flurries between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. Mostly skies about 22 degrees light west wind for Monday. Most sunny but skies about 34 about 80 degrees. Call wind coming to northward 5 to 7 miles in the morning for Tuesday. Snow before 4 p.m. Then a snow and sleet. Either 34 degrees and a low 29. Chance prediction is 95% for Wednesday at chance rain before noon. Mostly skies about 44 about 25 degrees. Chance prediction is 40% for Thursday. Mostly sunny and partly skies about 40 about 22 degrees. West at about 6 to 9 miles an hour. Shift the line for wind becoming the northwest about 5 miles an hour for Friday at chance rain. Mostly skies about 44 about 34 degrees. Call wind coming southeast about 5 to 8 miles in the morning. Chance prediction 30%. For Saturday, chest rain mostly skies about 49 degrees, southeast at about 7 to 10 miles in the southwest of the afternoon, chest rain 40%. Right now, not in this first guy, 35 degrees. That's going to be it for Peter Chill. 5 o'clock news on Saturday evening, February 9th, 2019. People hope you have a good evening. Goodbye today to the dust. See you at 11 o'clock for late night report. Hope you have a good evening.